Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Today's Sunday. Yesterday's video really resonated with a lot of you. It only got 733 views, and that's low for my videos nowadays. I'm averaging, about 2,000 views a day right now over the last 2 or 3 months. So when I only get 733 views, it means typically that the video just didn't resonate with a lot of people, but this one clearly did. I got 133 comments on that video, which is a huge ratio of comments to view. And a lot of those comments were from me. So maybe, 70 or 80 of the comments were from you guys, which is still 10% of you who viewed it commented on it, which is amazing. And a lot of you made great points. You said collect what you love, and I agree with that. Collect what you love. My point isn't that you shouldn't collect modern cards or that you shouldn't play or collect, just that I think that it's become unattainable or out of reach for the average or even high-end collector. And I think that Fanatics is doing the hobby, and maybe not Fanatics, more like Topps and Panini, are doing the hobby a disservice by overprinting and creating so many different parallels and variations. Matthew Corey, a longtime subscriber and commenter on my channel, commented that he was trying to collect gold variations, and he found that while they're numbered to 50, you have gold numbered to 50, and then you have gold shimmer numbered to 50, and then you have gold autograph numbered to 50, and then you have gold shimmer autograph numbered to 50. So it's really, if you're collecting the golds, there are 4 of them, and it's 200 total. So even that, and I love the shimmers, man. Those shimmers are amazing. But then I got an email from Scott, another longtime subscriber and commenter, who calls himself, and I think he's right, one of the biggest super collectors of any player out there in the world. And I'm going to show you some photos of his collection. I'm going to go through what he's got, but it's staggering. That was really the only word I could think of when he sent me these pictures and description of his collection. And if you have a massive collection like this, it doesn't need to be as huge as Scott's, although I'd love to see it if it is. Let me know. Send me a bunch of pictures. Send me a description. I'd love to know the history of your collection, why you got started. Are you still collecting it? My email address is thejunkwaxhero@gmail.com. So Scott, he posts in a lot of super collector Facebook groups out there. He says, and many, many people have told him he is the #1 super collector out there. Now, there are probably some super collectors that don't post publicly, don't share their collection, but it's doubtful that they have as many cards as Scott has. Now, Scott says that he has over 50,000 unique Mariano Rivera cards. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. has 26,000 unique cards, but he also started like 7 years before Mo Rivera. So Rivera very possibly, very likely, could have well over 26,000 unique cards. Scott has 905 one-of-one cards of Mo Rivera, all pack pulled. I have 0 one-of-one cards of anybody. So to have 905 all unique, all pack pulled, and this doesn't include certain other one-of-ones that he listed, like Topps Vault. He has 102 of those. I don't even know what Topps Vault is. And he also mentioned like Leaf Press, which he had 39 of those, or Leaf Proof, I mean. He has 1,266 different relic cards, 991 pack-pulled autographs, 1,188 total pack-pulled autographs, so he's got some duplicates in there, 226 non-pack-pulled autographs, which include TTM, bats, balls, and photos. So that's a total of 1,400, more than 1,400 Mo Rivera autographs. Pretty good. I have 0. I'd love to get that 1992 Bowman autographed by Mo Rivera this year, maybe. So Scott got back into the hobby in 2011, and he became obsessed with collecting Mariano Rivera cards, and he had multiple copies of most cards at the time. In 2014, he bought out the only other known Mariano Rivera super collector. Rivera retired in 2013. That year, he had 436 different cards. 436 different. In 2014, the year after he retired, it held steady at 432 cards. After 2014, most were high-end or short-printed. In 2015, it dropped, 305 cards. 2016, it dropped even more, 212 cards. 2017, even more, down to 120 cards. And Scott was thinking at this point, this is attainable. You can collect 120 cards or close to it in a year. In 2018, though, it went up significantly. 524 unique cards of Mariano Rivera, higher than any of the prior 5 or 6 years, and I don't know about the years before 2013. So 524 in 2018. He hoped in 2019 that they would slow down, but it actually increased. Went up to 690. So that's a 30% increase, maybe? More than that. I didn't do the math, but that's a huge increase on a star who is retired, perhaps because he went into the Hall of Fame right around then. And I just realized I didn't have my microphone plugged in this whole time. So I'll plug it in for the end. In 2019, he hoped that they would slow down, but in 2020, they increased it again to 766. And at that point, he just decided he was done. He couldn't keep chasing every card. It wasn't fun for him anymore. He said he felt like they were taking advantage of super collectors, of collectors, essentially. And I get that. I don't think that they're intentionally taking advantage of it. I just think that they're chasing as much money as possible instead of considering the impact to the hobby. And I get, you're a corporation, you got to make money, you've got shareholders, you've got investors, you got to make money. But at some point, you got to think about the long-term impacts to your business and to the hobby. Just my thought. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from people saying it's their responsibility to make as much money as possible. Yeah, but you also have a fiscal responsibility to make sure your business model is viable for decades, not just this year and next year. So in 2019, 2020, Scott stopped chasing everything. He started just buying the cards that he loved, the ones that he was really interested in. He still collects some new sets, new cards, but he just doesn't chase anymore like he used to. He does acknowledge that the fact that he was taken advantage of is his own fault. He let it happen. So, it's true, but still, again, he includes a picture of his 2013 rainbow. It's the only super rainbow he collected with a superfractor and all 4 of the printing plates. Really cool. I mean, it's awesome. I love seeing thorough, well-organized collections like this. Again, send them to me, thejunkwaxhero@gmail.com. And if you're new here, I do daily sports card content. I'd love to see your collection. Click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great day.